Well, hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Father's Day to you all. Hope you're all doing great and having a wonderful day. Today is actually my first Father's Day ever as being a father, and so I'm super stoked. The baby's sleeping inside, and so I'm taking a quick break to kind of show you guys a little update. A while back, I made a video on how to save some dying plants. You know, a lot of the time I make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes in the garden with their plants, and we definitely had to do a video on how to resurrect a failing, dying plant. In this case, we used a spider plant, this chlorophytum. You can see it's got a beautiful little variegation on its leaves, that striping in there, really pretty. They put off runners. You can see easy plant to propagate, beautiful little flowers actually, even not really known for their flowers, but I actually kind of like their flowers. They're just really small and inconspicuous, but I still think they're pretty. Anyhow, we grow them a ton here at my house, especially at the school. And so these ones were ones from, this one specifically was one at the beginning of the video. I'll try to put that in the a little tag there so you can watch the video if you'd like to see how bad this one was. I mean, this one looked toast for sure. I was a little skeptical if it would come back or not. I got my dog right behind me wanting to play fetch. But this one looked beat up, but we gave it some love, a little attention, nourished it. Basically, we gave it a ton of water, made sure it was properly irrigated, but still had, of course, drainage. Got it out of the direct sun, kind of babied it for a few weeks. So once it got a little bit more settled in, the leaves started to flush back out, gave it some light fertilization, and then continued to make sure that it was watered and didn't go back into a stressed out state. Because, it's like one thing to have it get stressed, take care of it, have it get healthy again, then let it get stressed again. You don't want that. So you want to, once you get that health back up, you want to make sure you maintain it the best you can. These ones, as you can see, are doing great, I would say right here. I'm really pleased with them. I also have a few out front that were also in the video that were almost just about equally in pain, and those ones have all came back to health. They're looking fantastic. For me, it's a lesson on never giving up on your plant, but really just make sure you keep them watered, keep them fertilized. But what's nice about this spider plant is they're so resilient and durable that even if you neglect them quite a bit, they'll actually, as you can see, they'll come right back. So let's go ahead and go up front, and we'll go take a look to make sure those ones out front are doing good too. I wanted to show these ones off to you as well because in the video previously to this, you saw that these ones were really hurting, right? They were showing so much signs of stress from basically just lack of water. They just dried out. And what's cool about spider plants is they do have these fattened roots. So you'll notice they have these like white, kind of fleshy roots under the soil. And then what's nice for them is it actually does allow them to survive longer periods of drought, even though, I think a lot of people wouldn't really consider them a drought-tolerant plant. But as you can see from the video, they were all nearly dead and toast, and then once they got some water, they came right back. So let me show you a few more. So here's another one that we got going. So you can see it's blooming like crazy. So you can see how healthy they are right now. With this heat that we've had, they actually kind of enjoyed it because these ones get a little bit of morning sun, and then they're shaded the rest of the day. And I think that's why they're doing so well. It's really kind of difficult actually to keep them watered if they're in full sun, especially in a smaller container like this. I use these a lot for propagating and getting runners and little cuttings for my students, as well as keep myself and to keep these plants going. Hey, well, that's a pretty decent little update for some healthy plants that came back from the brink of death, or that were on the brink of death. I'm really excited that they are coming back so healthfully. Look, these ones are just looking killer, putting out some great growth. With the chlorophyte and the spider plant here, people do grow them quite a bit as a house plant, but the ones I've shown you all today are actually all grown outdoors. They do get a mixture of sun and shade through the day, some of it direct sun, and some of it partial light, and some of it indirect light. They get pretty much a good mix of all of it. So they're a really versatile plant, I would say. And but in the case of them not looking so good in that previous video, that's severe neglect. That's them not getting access to water for weeks on end. And then look at this, they came right back once they got some water. So it's almost like a weed in a way, but it's such a beautiful plant. I'm very excited to grow them. I'm happy to share them with people. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We'd love to have you back. I would really appreciate it because it's just great to have the channel grow and the plant family grow. I'm just loving meeting people on here and commenting and having conversation back and forth on plants. I'm just really digging that. And so the more of that, the better. So from our garden to yours, happy gardening. Best wishes, y'all. Woo! All right, on to the next project.